Welcome back. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to test your reverse connection RAID system using virtual machine. So if you don't know what a virtual machine is or how to install it, you can find these YouTube videos which I created for you. So this YouTube video teaches you how to install a virtual machine and how to configure it. If you are going to try this, you only need to watch video number 1 and number 2. So this is my virtual machine, Oracle VirtualBox. So what you need to do is to firstly make sure your Oracle VirtualBox is set to local host. That means you want your host, your guest operating system here to share the same local area network with your host machine. Your host machine is your main operating system, and your guest machine is running an operating system inside your virtual machine. So here my virtual machine is Windows 7, and that is my guest, and my host is Windows 10. So click Settings here, and under Network, enable Network Adapter and select Host Only Adapter and click OK. So once you did that, you will have this IP address for the host 192.168.56.1 or whatever you might see for your case. Look under VirtualBox. So you will see this if you type the command ipconfig. Then you will see this. So this is your IP address which you should use inside your program here. So this one, you should change it to 192.168.56.1. 192.168.56.1, because your client is going to connect back to your host machine at this IP address. Click Save and rebuild your client. So now your client has been rebuilt. You need to copy your client out over to your host machine. So your host machine, let me first kill my server here using Task Manager, and I look for my command server. Okay, it has been killed. So it's here, client RAID. This is my client RAID. I need to kill the client RAID. Alright, so now let's copy out our client RAID, the newly built client RAID, into our desktop. So we delete the old one. We are going to copy this into our virtual machine. So let's open the new client RAID containing the new IP address. Put it here. Now we'll copy this and put it in our shared folder. Our shared folder is shared between the server, between the host and the guest machine. First I delete the old one, then I put a new one here. So now when I run my virtual machine can go to this shared folder and copy out this client RAID. So now I will start my virtual machine. Now my virtual machine has started up and it's booted up, as you can see over here. And then now if I go to, let me delete all the old files. Now if I go to my shared folder over here under computers, I will see my client RAID. So I just have to copy it to my desktop. And my client RAID is ready to run. So now I come back to my host machine. My host machine is here. And in the host machine, I will fire up my server. So my server, before that, just want to tell you that this shared folder, which I just accessed from here, is the shared folder which I shared on my host machine earlier. The shared folder, this one. This shared folder is shared between my host and my client. The YouTube video which I showed you earlier tells you how to create a shared folder. So that's how I can able to copy it out here. So now it is ready to run. So I open my command server now. Let me first delete all the files, and I will run my command server. And wait for a while, I should get some files here. Once I start my client. So this is my client machine. And I will run the client AC now. And the client AC should be running. And if I come back here, you can see the client has sent 3 files: by.txt, desktop.jpg, and hello.txt. So now if I were to click hello, I should get the file, the string that was sent by the client. If I click by, I also get another string from the client. If I click picture, I should get the desktop for the client. So this is what the client looks like. If I move the desktop and I come back here and click again, I should get a different desktop. So this is how you can test your rack using a virtual machine. So as usual, if you want to stop the client, you should use the task manager. Let's say now I can just close the server here if I want. But on the client side, if I wanted to stop the client, I have to use the task manager by right-clicking on the taskbar and then opening the task manager. Look for the client rack. Under application, you might not have it, so under processes, this is Windows 7. Click on the client rack, click end process. End process, like that. Now, what happens if the server is not running? And I click my client rack, but the server is not running. It doesn't matter. The client rack will start first. It will try to connect, even though there is no server. Right? So now I'm going to start my server again and see what happens. So when I start my server and you wait a few seconds, you should be able to see the files coming from the client. There you go, 1, 2, 3 files. Click picture and I get my client desktop. So it is quite robust, you see. The server need not be up all the time. It doesn't matter, you see, that when you look at the client code here, client rack, when the client form 1 shown event handler gets triggered, it will set up all these connection ready, the connection to the server, and then it will try to connect. If the server is not there, it is okay, it's perfectly okay. See? And then when the timer 1 ticks every 2000 milliseconds, it will call all these methods. When these methods are being called on the server side, the desktop interface will know how to connect to the server. If the server is not there, it will sleep for 5000 milliseconds and then it will try again. So it doesn't matter if the server is not up and running, the client can wait. Every 5000 milliseconds, it just keeps on trying. So it's a robust system and it works perfectly. So that's all for this section where we have implemented our reverse connection remote desktop capture. Thank you for watching.